Okay, so sometimes I'm not the best at explaining myself on these videos. So I wrote as myself a list of things I wanted to talk about the cogwheel game, because I do want to make sure I do get across these things, because they're very important and they're very fascinating, and that's why I love this organization. Okay, so maintenance. So what I found most about maintenance, that essentially extremely important to keeping a room tidy and clean and just the way you want it to be. And it's also important for functionality, so you can work around the room, move around the room, and make sure everything is in its place. And if you put it in that place, you know where it is, and you can obviously use that thing to its best ability. Okay, so state of mind. I realized that my state of mind has actually improved in the room. I'm less stressed about like the cleanliness of the room. You know, I'm not worried about finding things. Like sometimes I would have like 15 minutes just to find something that I needed. I still have trouble finding things, but I'm sure as the cogwheel game progresses, that will be much simpler to do. But yeah, I don't want to avoid being in my room, and I don't mind if people are in my room in terms of guests. Not like people who are not, welcome in my room, but guests, obviously. Speed of cleanliness. So some days on my days off, I would just like spend the whole day cleaning, and it was very frustrating because I'd be working, and then on my days off I'd be cleaning. So, and it'd be very extensive and very long for me to clean up. So that has put a lot of free time to think about other things. Of course, I'm thinking about like the game and how I can improve it and what I can do next, and what section of the cogwheel I'll be like mostly heavily into. But for the most part, that has freed up a lot of time for me to just expand and do more or be less tired, which is really great. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Yeah, getting ready is much simpler. I get ready in like 30 minutes maximum now. Before I'd have to at least save myself an hour so I could find everything, make sure things are clean. Things are already clean. I'm on top of everything because I practice maintenance. Yeah. Also, what's interesting is the psychology of the game. So essentially, because you see an improvement, right, and you want to improve it even more, you're kind of just like, you're balancing between a few things. You're balancing between wanting to put money in, but you're also balancing between making sure you don't put money in, because it takes it's hard work to put money in to the cogwheel. Like I said, it's not a lot, but the minutes, essentially for every specific amount of money you put in, you get a specific amount of minutes, and that's how that works. But you want to make sure that your time is valuable, so you don't want to be spending too much money on your minutes to actually take part in the room and do what you need to do in the room. So that's also another aspect. Yeah, and I'm always thinking of projects to do as well. So that's all the time we have on this, but yeah, that's just a brief summary.